Namaste, beautiful yogis. Today we're doing a traditional power yoga class beginning in the front of the mat. Many of you may know that that's a big part of my background. I have a strong power yoga background, so let's come to traditional power yoga classes, the ones I have from 4 years ago. Rolling the shoulders back and down, lengthening through the crown of the head, finding the alignment within and without before we begin. Finding the breath, nice deep inhalations, and feeling the space that you're occupying at this moment. Feeling your body, tuning in, closing the eyes, spreading the toes open, finding your foundation, lifting from the foundation up, feeling the legs, the knees, the thighs, the hips, the booty, the lower back, coming into the core area, really feeling it, solar plexus, heart, softening the arm around the chest, roll the shoulders back and down, letting the fingers drop heavy on your sides. You're not holding them, you're letting them, lengthening to the crown of the head. And does it feel like your body is aligned? Do you feel a little crooked, a little off? One side feels a little different. Just feel it. Become aware of your body. That's when healing begins, when we become aware of ourselves. Self-knowing is the reason we do all of this. Deepening the knowledge of the self, the acceptance of the self. Nice deep inhalations, complete exhalations, mula bandha involved. You can bring a few breaths in through the third eye in order to get a little more centered, a little more focused, a little more present. Inhale the hands over the head, clasping, reaching over to one side and over to the other. Back to center one more time to one side. This time look up. And keep your shoulders and your hips in the same plane, really keeping the body aligned here. Tuck the tailbone under. Get the movement into the midsection. Back to center, opposite side. Back to center, straight back. Bend the knees slightly, exhale, forward fold. Shake the head. Soften the tongue, the lips, the eye gaze, the eyelids. The inner gaze even. Exhale the hands behind you, take chair, clasping with the hands. Turn the right shoulder up, look up. Back to center, left shoulder up. Back to center. Lower down, keep the clasp going, soften the shoulders, look over to your right and left. Feel as if your head is heavy here and your neck is relaxing, realigning. This will realign your thoughts. Great. Exhale the hands on the ground. Stepping back, a nice, good, strong plank. Spread the fingers wide open. This is really important. I think no matter how many times I say it, hands are never aligned in class. And if you ever complain of wrist pain, it's usually because you forget to align your hands. Spread the fingers wide open, press into the base of each finger, and really don't forget your thumbs. Oftentimes, people just rest on the outside of the hands, and the thumb is kind of inactive. You want to press the base of the thumb down. Press into your heels, really engage your core. Lower down, chaturanga, hold it. Upward facing dog, hold it. Rocking the hips. Back to chaturanga, exhale, downward facing dog. Pulling the navel in and up. It's a mini vacuum here, engaging Uddiyana Bandha. Inhale the right leg up, coming onto the tippy toes, shifting forward and back. You don't need to keep your hip square, just explore. You can open the hip, shifting onto the hands and onto the foot. Open the hip now, bend the knee, square the shoulders. And let's bring the knee into the chest, drop the back heel down, plank with knee tuck. Hold it. Press into the back heel. Round the back, step it through, high lunge. Exhale the hands behind you, fingers interlacing, open, look up. Exhale, folding forward, humble warrior. Coming up, and we're gonna go for a twist here. Chest facing the right leg, right shoulder up, lengthen through the crown of the head. Release the left hand down, blow onto the outer edges of the feet, sit back into the right hip. Open up and maybe out, right arm out and forward. Keep sitting in that hip, feel it stretch. Great, step it back, plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Chaturanga, downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath, take the left leg up, coming onto the tippy toes, shifting back and forth, feeling down dog, feeling the power, the strength of the pose, the fluidity maybe of your hips. Bend the knee, shifting back and forth, and you can open here. Knee lifting as high as possible, square the shoulders and get into the hip openness, the midsection lengthening. Let's slowly square the hips, bring your knee into your chest, shift into plank, squeeze your knee into your chest and hold. Press into the back heel. Round your back, step it through, high lunge. Exhale behind, clasping, reversing the grip here. Open, softening the shoulders, looking up. Lowering down. Inhale, coming up, twist to your left. Right hand on the floor, roll onto the outer edges of your feet, press that left hip back, open the left arm, reaching over, pressing that hip back as you reach. Exhale, both hands down, step it back, plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Chaturanga, downward facing dog. Shake your head, soften the jaw, softening. Inhale the right leg up, step it through. Warrior one. Exhale the hands behind, clasping, walking the hands down the left leg, open the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Coming halfway up, chest parallel to the floor, and shifting the weight onto the right leg, warrior 3, with a clasp. Bend the right knee, come up, 2, 3, and coming up to standing. Knee into the chest, release the hands, 3 pose. Find the gazing point, quiet the mind for a moment, press the leg into the thigh and the thigh back into the leg, which will open your hips. Close your eyes for a quiet, quick moment. Observing the balance, hands in prayer and back into warrior 3. Standing half split, step it back, chaturanga, up dog, chaturanga, down dog. Take the left leg up, step it through, warrior 1. Exhale behind, reversing the grip. Open here, glide the hands down the leg. Lowering down in humble warrior. Softening the shoulders, pressing into the back heel. Let's come halfway up, chest parallel to the floor, shifting into warrior 3. Coming up to standing, 3 pose. Focus on your drishti point, come back into the central axis of the body. When you're ready, spread your toes open, feel your foot working, close your eyes. Let's open the eyes, back to warrior 3. Standing half splits, plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, chaturanga, downward facing dog. Let's pick up the pace. Right leg comes up, warrior 2. Reversing the warrior here. Take the left arm back and around. Reach. And clasping the hands behind you. Open, soften, lower down, clasping side angle. Looking down and shifting into half moon with a clasp. Release the right hand down, grab your foot with your left, open, release, plank, chaturanga, up dog, chaturanga, down dog. Left leg comes up, step it through, warrior 2, windmill the hands all the way into warrior 2. Reverse it. Take the right arm back and around. Release, clasp, soften, lower down. Looking down, shifting into clasping half moon. clasp your ankle. And plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Back to chaturanga. Downward dog. Inhale the right leg up. Step it through. Warrior two. Reverse it. Bring the back hand back and around. Straightening the leg. Reach ahead of you. Triangle pose. Extending the tailbone. Reaching over the hip. Open that left rib cage up. Spin the rib cage up. From here you will look down. Take the left hand on the floor, revolving half moon. From here, you step the back foot in revolving triangle alignment. Spin it. Reach ahead of you. Exhale. Intense side stretch. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Chaturanga. Down dog. Take the left leg up. Big breath in. Step it through. Windmill the hands into warrior two. Reverse it. Bring the right hand back and around. Reaching here, softening the shoulders. Let's straighten the lead knee. Coming out of this triangle pose, extending the tailbone down. Feel your feet working here. Feel your legs engaging, squeezing the mat. Lower down triangle. Reaching ahead of you. You can look ahead of you down on the floor and shift into revolving half moon. Take your time, level the hips first, and once you're ready, you can look up. The tip here is not to rush it if you want to gain balance. And I rushed it maybe. Breathe, become centered. And step your foot back into revolving triangle. You can reach ahead of you. Lower into intense side stretch. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Take the right leg up. Square your hips. And bring your right foot across from your body. Shift into plank and do a chaturanga with a knee tuck and back. Into one-legged down dog. Move the foot across, stretching the IT band. Lower the foot behind the left one. Walk your hands to the back. Stretching here, reaching over to your left, to your right, to your left. Walk to the front, one-legged chaturanga, plank, down dog. Let's bring the right knee in, step it through, high lunge. Exhale behind, clasping. Shifting into warrior three. Lower, bending the right knee, 1, 2, 3. Coming up, knee into the rib cage. Grab your foot with both hands. Straighten. Wrap it around. Wrapping the leg around the right leg. Left arm forward, right up. can wrap them around each other, lifting the elbows. Great, let's lower down to the left, bringing the elbows to the left. And an arm balance. And back. Step it out, step it back. Low lunge, crescent. And exhale. Here you can pause for a moment, forearms on the floor. Walking the back knee back, further back. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Chaturanga, down dog. Take the left leg up. Bring the left foot across. Level the hips. So if you're a little crooked here, level the hips. Point your toes down. Back to center, plank, chaturanga with a knee tuck. Back to one-legged down dog, bring the foot across one more time. Lower it down behind the right. One, walk your hands to the back. Walk them to the right. And to the left. And to the right. Back to the front. One-legged chaturanga, plank. Left knee in, step it through, high lunge. Exhale it back, clasping, opening. Warrior three. Level the hips, bend 1, 2, 3. Coming up to standing, knee to the rib cage, grab your foot, straighten, release, wrap the foot around the standing leg, right arm forward, left up, cross, wrap, sit, and lower to the right, elbows to the right. Release the hands on the ground, a little arm balance. Back. Wrapping, twisting. Step it out this time into yogic squat. Let's grab the big toes with both hands, straighten the legs, and holding your big toes, rolling back into plow with your legs out. And rolling back out, bring your legs together. Hold it, release it, and jump back into chaturanga. Upward dog. Chaturanga, downward dog. Inhale the right leg up. Open the hip here. Lift. Inhale the left leg, open the hip. Step it through. And bring the hands on the inside, a little stretch on the left side. And let's come up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands on the inside of the left foot. Straighten your legs. Step them the feet parallel to each other, lower down, wide-legged. Forward bend. Walk your hands to the right and to the left and to the right. and to the left and back to center. Walk the hands to the front of the mat, plank, chaturanga, up dog, chaturanga, down dog. Inhale the right leg up, step it through, warrior one. Okay, this is a little advance here, but hands in prayer, lean forward, left arm on the outside of the right knee, press the back foot down. Straighten, level the hips, triangle, revolving. Great, exhale down here, intense side stretch. Walk your hands on the outside of the right foot, twisting here and stretching further. You can lean all the way out. Great. From here, back to center. We're going to go one more time for revolving half moon. I must admit, it's not my strongest balancing day, but it does feel good because I have acceptance. There, looking up is the goal. Exhale, standing half split. Come up to standing knee into your ribcage one more time. And as I said, it's not my strongest day. It actually, the pose became effortless. So that's how the mind works. You can draw a few circles with your toes. Let's straighten the leg, grab your leg foot with your right hand and walk behind. Step it down in chair, hands in prayer, twist, twist, center, hands down, chaturanga, up dog, chaturanga, down dog. Breathe. Take the left leg up. Step it through. Warrior one. Hands in prayer, lean forward, press into the back heel, twist. This is a challenging pose, pressing the back heel down, adjusting the hips, the pelvis. And let's straighten the leg, revolving triangle with a little bit of a something here. All right, release. And we'll come back to this pose in a little bit. Now walking the hands on the outside. Great. And transitioning into warrior three. 1, 2, 3. Right hand on the floor. Revolving half moon. Coming up to standing, knee into the chest. Grab your foot, twist, that's another balance. Release, wrap it around, wrap the arms around, an arm balance, and step it back in chair or in a yogic squat. Pressing the elbows into the inner knees. Hands on the ground, feet hip width apart, pointing ahead, chair. Twist to the right, take the left leg back. Chair, twist to the left, take the right leg back. Bring your feet in alignment for intense side stretch. Revolving triangle. Walk your hands on the outside of your left leg and feel the stretch here. Back to intense side stretch. Back to the front, chair. Twist, twist. Hands on the ground, plank. Knee tucks, 1, 2, alternating, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, down dog. Take the right leg up, lift. Open the knee, drop it behind, wow thing. Coming out of this, thread the knee through, step it through, and press the hips up, tabletop, and again, reverse it, wow thing, tabletop, wow thing, tabletop, back to down dog, opposite side, wow thing, tabletop, wow thing, tabletop, wow thing, hold it and take a wheel pose. Coming out of it, opposite side, wow thing, to wheel, and lower down onto your back. Happy baby. Bring your knees together, roll up to seated, forward bend. Let's cross the right foot on the outside of the left knee, twist. Coming out, bring the knee on top of the bottom knee. lower down here. And let's spin around to the opposite side, knee on top of the right knee here, lower down. Bring the knee up, twist. Let's stack the shin bones on top of each other for double pigeon. Flex your feet, breathe. Opposite side. Coming out of this, spread the legs open, reaching side to side, side to side, reaching forward. And soles of the feet together. You can lower down. Bring your hands on the outside of your legs. Bring the knees together, slow bicycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, squeeze. 6, 7, open elbows. 8, 9, 10, hold here. Lower the head down. Lower back on the ground, bend the knees, lower, dipping the toes. Now you can bring your hands underneath your booty, and that makes it just a touch easier so that you can be more precise with alignment. Really squeeze the belly. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Extend the left leg, supine twist. Opposite side. Back on to your back. Elbows, top of the head on the ground. And lower down. Make yourself very comfortable for Shavasana, making sure that you are completely comfortable with the temperature, with the settings in your room. If you need socks on or a pillow over your eyes, do so. Softening the breath as you exhale. With each exhalation, find places in your body that are holding tension. You can feel that when you tune in. And then exhale through there. Maybe it's your wrists, maybe it's your forearms. Many people hold it in their stomachs. Definitely shoulders. Shoulders is a big area. Hips is a big area. Softening slowly through the hips. Softening through the shoulders. Softening the jaw. Softening the palms of the hands. Softening the belly, soft belly. You don't want to think strong core now. Now you want to think soft belly. Soft, soft, soft. Soft thighs. Namaste.